All right, how's everybody doing tonight? Good. All right, well, tonight we're going to go over the final checklist, which is on the overhead. I'll show you how to get to it in just a second. Basically, three-ring binder, cover page, your name, Web225, spring 2014, resume. There's a link in there to that. This is all just what's on the final checklist. 3 to 5, 8 by 10 photos and plastic color sheet. So basically, you have your cover sheet. You've got your resume, like Katie has here, and then contact sheet. Here's the three to 5 photos, and then thumbnails of all the photos. Some of you have issues on the circling with red, so I put just mark the printed ones. Examples, a circle, an X, an icon, etc., whatever you want to do that way. So she used circles and reds here. And you're only circling or marking the ones that you're actually printing out on the portfolio. That's all you need to be concerned with. DVD, presentation. Make sure your DVD has a menu, background music, 30 to 50 photos on average. And then lastly, the most important part probably is make sure you test the DVD in your computer and or DVD player. Now what I want you to do is, with this checklist, well, by the way, before I forget, you do have DVDs up here at the front if you need some, along with sleeves. So to get to this, before I show you how to get to this, I want to go over some scheduling things, if we could. So next week when you come to class, basically you will bring your portfolio. You'll give me your DVD as you come in when you sign in like you normally do. Just hand me your DVD. You'll keep your portfolio with you, and you're going to come up and, or I'm going to actually present the DVDs one at a time. I'm going to ask everybody the same questions. Why you chose this as your portfolio final? Why you chose, like say nature or whatever. And you could say something like, I've always loved taking nature photos, or during class I really fell in love with taking nature photos, whatever it is. And then challenges you had creating the portfolio, successes you had creating portfolio, and that's it. And then you'll be done. 75 points for the portfolio, 75 points for the DVD, total of 150 points. When you leave next week, I will keep your portfolio with me to grade them. You're able to pick them up the week following on Wednesday upstairs in the CIS office, and I'll remind you that. But if you do want to keep yours back, like many students have over the semesters, you can. If you wanted to make 2, keep one for yourself, keep one for me. You can do that as well. You don't have to do that, though. If you want to pick yours up, though, after I've graded them, it will be a week from next Wednesday, basically, when you'll be able to pick those up. Okay? Questions so far on anything?
I've got mine ready.
Nope, not yet. No, not till the presentation time. We'll turn them in all the same night. Yeah, he'll turn them in all the same night. But thank you for having it ready. I appreciate that. And that way I'll take them home all the same night and grade them over the week, or actually next Wednesday I grade them together, come off on Wednesday, and it's easier for me to grade them. So let me show you real quick how to get to the checklist. So if you go to our course conference and go into all the way to the bottom right, week 15, 428. It's actually in the 15 checklist. 15 checklist has in there the link. When you click on that link, it'll send you to this page here on the overhead. And this is basically, I don't get the results of this, by the way. This is just something for you. You can print this out on your own if you want to later or not. It's just a cool list. And by the way, on this website, scribbles.com, you can create any list you want to. You can make some lists private or public, but it's just for you to go through and check off. Say for instance, this was you, and you're like, okay, I got everything done but this one. This is so you can note to yourself, I need to get this one finished. Then you'll go back to week 15 checklist, and this is the most important thing before you leave tonight. Will you have, this is a forecast now, will you have, or for some of you a forecast, will you have all items on list complete by next week? Answer below, yes or no. I had to put no in there. But it should be yes for everybody. You got plenty of time to finish up whatever you think you do not have checked yet. You should have plenty of time to complete. And again, this list can be sent to your phone if you wanted to, or whatever. That way you can, keep track of it. And I do recommend, again, this is a great website. I'll write up on the board. I've used it for a lot of stuff over the years. It's totally free. I like lists of things myself to keep my BB2Bs, is that right? Yeah. 2Bs, oh yes. So, scribblist.com, you can create an account, create your own list if you want to, and go to town. I know students have used this for like, school list to grocery list to whatever list you want to, you can create. It does work well on mobile devices as well. Questions on the checklist. Again, it's just for your benefit to make sure you've got all this. If you've not yet created a DVD or you want to create a duplicate DVD, you can definitely, before you leave tonight, grab a DVD extra if you want to duplicate on whether you use iDVD, whether you use iMovie, whether you use iPhoto, whether you used Picasa, whether you used Windows Movie Maker. I know there's a plethora of tools that you've used this semester. Doesn't matter what you've used, as long as it works. That's all that matters. The player works and the movie works. Questions on presentation next week? What's expected? I had a student ask last week how long normally is the presentations. Usually around 10 minutes max for most presentations. Most of you will fall in the range of, I'm guessing, 3 to 8 minutes, 3 to 10 minutes, somewhere in that range. So if it goes up to 10 minutes, you're fine. Goes over 10 minutes, you might want to speed up the slides a little bit, maybe. But 30 to 50 photos, generally with background music, say if you have 50 photos, takes generally about 6 to 7 minutes, something like that. Works out to be that way. If you do need anything, whether it be music, I gave a few students in here, I think 2 or 3 of you, music last week. Did it work out for you? Cool. So if you do need music that you couldn't find, let me know. I can probably get it for you. And otherwise, once you've went through the checklist and you've submitted in that checklist 15 yes, worth a whopping 10 points, you are free to go. And if you have any questions, come up and see me. Otherwise, next week we will go right when everybody gets here. And I will bring water next week, bottled water, because we can have bottled water in here. I'm also going to bring some type of snack, I don't know what. But if you wanted to bring, like, if anybody want to bring a vegetable tray, that's fine. I'm thinking about bringing, like, those little rice cake things, little crispy, you know what I'm talking about, Rice Krispie treat things? Yeah. I'll bring that and a bottle of water. Anybody want to volunteer to bring a vegetable tray of any type next week? Anybody want to do that? No? Yes? No?
I can't guarantee it. So.
Can't guarantee it, okay. You don't have to bring anything, by the way. Just make sure to bring your final presentation. You're good to go. All right, well, if you have no questions and you've submitted the week 15 checklist, yes, you are free to go. If you need to stay back and work on this or test your DVD, definitely I'm more than happy to have you stay and however long you need to stay.
I have a question.
Yeah.
For, like, because I missed one discussion, can I still fill that out and get points for it?